Don't worry, guys. If you make it out of here alive, I'm sending you to a much nicer place.
Oh, wonderful.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Well, it's from getting here to there. That's the trick.
That's the trick, yeah.
You'll be able to buy pants.
Wearing
I can
pants.
buy pants now.
Who needs pants?
You're going to be made fun of for your lack of pants. Anyway,
We have pants, don't we?
you have thongs.
We are a desert people. We have pants.
Basically what he's trying to imply is that if he does not get this mask back to this gentleman, then Odin's word is not worth really a lot.
Is fair.
Yeah.
Which is really bad.
Yeah,
That's
it's
very
not
bad.
She's gonna get some bad Yelp reviews.
So it's like the word of Odin on Fate, Yelp reviews.
It's like
1 out of 5 stars.
great food. Stuff gets stolen though.
Well,
Service is okay. I want to imagine that just like somebody, just like there's a Yelp page about Odin, and there's just like internet trolls just writing a really bad review. Odin can't keep an eye on one mask. He's only got one.
But by internet trolls, you totally mean frost giants, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
100%. I'm just
Like,
now just
oh, this
imagining
guy's a total
frost
frost
giants
giant.
on the internet.
Okay. What was that, Sam?
The audience is cheering a lot for Howie. There's a lot of like really good ones. It's Howie, Wowie, Howie, Howie, Zowie, Break the Douchador.
Door! Oh my god! Yes!
I love it. Yes!
Oh, I want that on a
How many
shirt
people-
now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Buenos dias, everyone, and all you beautiful people who do not fit into either of those categories. The hiatus is over. We are back, and we're not getting any more anytime soon. And we are D20 Live.
Those 20s.
But it is not about me. Well, today we are doing Star Wars Let's Kill Vader. But it's not about me. It's about my players. And we will introduce them starting from the bottom of my Discord voice channel because that is the best way I've got. So we're starting with Vangelis. Introduce yourself.
It's me, Chris Vangelis Internet. I'm a biological organism made of 75% water, and I'm real wet and ready to play some Star Wars.
Up next is Tom, who's already dying.
You know, for some reason, I think my brain went somewhere else. Hey, I'm Tom. He's an evil genius white. I do the show Weird Video Games on YouTube, and I'm playing an impulsive idiot named Scab.
And following that up, of course, is Dom.
Hi, I'm Dominic Noble. I do Lost in Adaptation on YouTube. I'm playing what is basically Grand Admiral Thrawn without any of the skill or competence or intelligence. So.
And last but most assuredly not least, Kaluna.
Hey, I'm Kaluna. I'm a little under the weather, so apologies if I sound a little stuffy. I am playing Shiri. I'm a Twi'lek, and I feel like I always end up playing the straight man character somehow. It just, I don't know.
It's just repeatedly telling you don't need to or to stop.
The voice of reason is ill. Proceed with madness.
We have a crew of idiots. Someone needs to be the voice of reason.
I think it was like. I think I had planned originally to like be more crazy, but we already had 3 different crazies in various forms. So I was like, I think we need one slightly competent person. Slightly is the key word there.
So Sam has an announcement.
Thank you, Antoine Bing 627 for following us on Twitch. Thank you very much.
So just a reminder today, you can choose to donate to help your players. All proceeds go to direct relief. It is $2 to give your players 1 dice to either help or hinder them in the scene and challenges. $5 for 1 character point so that they can add dice when they need to, as well as $10 for 1 force point, which will double the dice they get to use. I have completely lost my notebook and my move here, so I have no idea what dice anyone had anymore. It's fine. We're just starting fresh because we're on the Executor, and this place is terrible and terrifying. But if we're all ready, let's begin. As I scroll up as fast as I fucking can to that page in my notes.
Swish.
He goes.
Make our own sound effects here.
I did not forget what page it is. I am a grown man, and I have to learn to use navigation tabs. Here we go. The Executor, Vader's superstar destroyer. This massive pizza slice of tear, dwarfing all other star destroyers on a scale far beyond any other battleship in the galaxy. It is the height of technological innovation and engineering, staffed by the finest Imperial officers, as well as the 501st, Vader's personally trained, well, not personally trained, but personal stormtrooper squadron. However, our 4 Mandalorians do not get to see it. They are currently hiding in a shipping container, staring at the walls, playing which grenade is real, to pass the time as the container is loaded into a storage area on the Executor. As their temporary home is set into place, they wait as the sound of footsteps fade. You may begin however you want. Your goal here is to kill Darth Vader. You may get to that today. You may not. We'll see. I have a whole bunch of content here written by the D20 Live team for you to engage with. Go. No pressure.
All right.
Well, I need a piss, so I'm breaking out of here and finding a bathroom.
Yeah, I'll take a listen to see if there's anybody around at the moment before breaking out.
All right. Kaluna, I'm going to ask you to make a perception roll.
Okay, perception. It's not search.
Search is if you're looking for something. Perception is you're listening. If you were looking for something specific.
Regular old perception.
Yep.
14.
14. As you put your ear to the side of the container, you can't distinctly hear anything that sounds like people walking around per se. You are in a massive moving fortress of death, so the hum of engines is persistent and ongoing, as well as ventilators and things like that, but nothing so intense nothing that specifically screams to you people.
Peek my little head out.
This is a standard shipping container, so it just opens in the front. So you're just parting the doors.
Then sure. Then yeah.
You can't. See
in my head, I was just picturing a big wooden box, like a cartoon wooden box.
The one wooden box in Star Wars, I'm assuming. You know.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm just saying, like in my head. That's what I was picturing, that we were hiding.
Iconic Mandalorian box.
A big, like, wooden box with, like, straw inside of it.
Just this one wooden box. And I had this immaculately cool-looking metal shipping container for all of you with, like, LED lights that's been repurposed from car parts because it's Star Wars, with all of these weapons and stormtrooper armor and those red suits, by the way, that you found last time. Just a quick reminder about that.
Which, thinking of those. Yeah.
You're welcome. So as you open the doors, you can't see anyone out of the vantage point of which you've got. It looks relatively clear.
Cool. I forget, we had disguises, right?
What you did... What you had was 4 sets of stormtrooper armor, one of which you badly cannibalized so that Chris could fit in it. However, in the time that you have been in the shipping crate, you actually found something. This wasn't in the episode, I'm just adding it in. A guide on how to modify your droid to fit in human-sized situations. None of you have opened it yet, but it is a resource for you to use.
I don't think I'll be able to get away with being a stormtrooper.
Well, these aren't stormtroopers.
All right,
these
so
are...
there's no one looking, right? We can just get out.
It appears so.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna. I haven't stretched in like forever. I'm gonna step outside, take a big stretch. You guys hear like a thunk and a rolling sound, and I just see my thermal detonator that I dropped. Oh, there it is.
I swear to God, if we die in the first 5 minutes.
That one's real. That one's real. I can hear it.
Well, I know where Scab is. I can tell by the sound of almost dying.
I'm gonna actually do my due diligence and try to follow the guide to fit myself into the stormtrooper armor, but only when everyone stops.
Again, it's not stormtrooper armor; it's Imperial Guard armor. It's the big red dudes with the pointy hats.
Oh, yeah. I thought he said stormtrooper armor. I'm sorry.
You had both.
Okay. Oh, we had both.
Oh, we have.
All right.
Yeah.
We have both. Okay.
All right. I can't. My head will not fit in a stormtrooper helmet, so I'm gonna go with the other one.
Okay. Stormtrooper's so cliche. Everyone's done that. That's.
Does this guide work for the red armor too?
What's that?
Does this guide we found work for the red armor too?
It does.
When you're trying
I'm gonna halfway through switch to putting the red armor on.
Okay.
Just try to make.
When you're trying to hide in plain sight, you're supposed to be cliche.
No.
Yes, but some of us have accoutrements that will not allow for that.
And some of us look amazing in red.
And I'm pointing to my Twi'lek tentacle things.
All right. So, Chris, are you opening up the manual?
Yeah.
Okay. The droid modification manual is remarkably similar to an IKEA-style manual. Opening it reveals a series of pictographs, the first being of a hammer, the second being of a person holding the hammer next to a droid, the third being of a person pounding the droid with said hammer, the last being of the severely altered droid and the human giving the thumbs up. By using this manual, you'll get 1d to add to Vangelis's character's stealth disguise rolls.
Oh, nice.
I look for a hammer, I guess.
I'm just gonna try to make do with what I've got. Let me just check my equipment here.
Are these literal instructions or just like the front page?
No, those are the actual instructions. This is the Empire. I said,
I love Portal.
As I said, the D20 Live team helped me design this stuff. It got real stupid real fast.
I still have one of Mad Manu's hands, so I'm sure we could make use of that as a bludgeoning implement.
Yes, we are very aware because it started to smell about 2 minutes into this journey.
Yeah, it's getting nice and stiff. It'll work well for whatever this instruction booklet is. I can handle this. It's fine. Start
Can
hitting.
rigor mortis set in if it doesn't have a body to be attached to? It's just the hand.
Yeah, it's the atrophy to the blood and shit. So yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's only this much.
I've seen weirder.
Anyway. There is, in fact, a hammer nearby in the storage area that is very easy to find, so much that I wouldn't impede you in a meaningful way. Unless you guys want to roll to search for something better.
I'll search.
I would like to search.
Go ahead.
It occurred to me that I'm actually out of grenades, so...
Oh, shit. All right.
I've got detonate and I've got a thermal detonator, but no actual grenades, so where's my search skill?
Next time he drops it, I'm going to try and pick it up first so he has no grenades, because he just cannot be trusted.
All right. So, Kaluna, you got a 21. That's really good. So you're looking for a better hammer?
I guess I have to do perception then.
Hang on. I'm asking Kaluna what she was looking for, and then we're going to get to you, Tom.
Okay.
Yes, I'm looking for either a better hammer or something better than a hammer for this particular situation.
All right, so on a cursory inspection, while there are conventional hammers of different kinds, mallets and whatnot, as you're starting to go through stuff, you find a large, those large bench vices?
Yeah.
There is one that is the exact size of his head.
I need a better hammer.
I got this. Does this help?
Oh, you found a box the size of his head. Look inside it.
It's a bench vice, they.
Oh, sorry. All right.
That's why I was saying. Yeah, I think this might help. Here,
I'm not like a droid engineer by trade, but like physically crushing him into a different shape seems unwise.
This is guff and useless. It's fine. I only need the brain in the middle.
You'd be surprised what you can make just by hitting things with hammers.
Okay, while they're doing this, I'm going to use my portable computer to try and hack into the computer net on the Executor and download schematics like a map.
Sure.
Take the corners off. It'll fit inside if it's round. Round.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You start winding it up. You slowly crush your compatriot's head. There is some very uncomfortable snapping sounds. Vangelis, at one point you do go briefly deaf, but it comes back for some reason. And once your head is done being compressed, you can no longer see the color blue.
It's like when you put headphones on, one ear isn't working, you play with a wire.
Pointed Dom's character. Where's his head gone?
So, Mike, I don't have search. Is it perception?
Yeah,
it's under perception.
Okay.
All right. So, Dom, you have. Okay. Tom, you found. I'm gonna say. Let me double check the DC for what you got, really quickly. Let me scroll down to my crib sheet here at the bottom of this beautiful thing I made.
Adding to my equipment, minorly crushed head that can no longer see the color blue.
Yeah.
What color does Dom look to you now?
Green, I guess.
I'm guessing like gray or
gray or green.
Red.
So I'll say you found 2 grenades.
Nice.
At that level. So, as for you, Dom, the Executor's layout is insane because the Executor has transit chutes and tunnels and things like that. There's not stairwells. Every floor has maintenance hatches and connectors, but it's also quite clear, as is in any truly fascist dictatorship, it's not exactly built with love and care. Sections of floor and access hatches just stop because it had to be built in an arrowhead shape, which isn't conducive to multiple floor layout and construction.
Safety rails are an idea.
Are a vague concept at best that will not come back to bite Palpatine in the ass in the future. It's all sectioned between different floors. Have you ever seen that drawing the Japanese guy did of a maze, and it's like 27 different pages or something like that?
Vaguely, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
it looks like that, for lack of a better term, because it's all hallway and corridors.
Fun.
And it's dizzying. Now, the good thing is, based on this, you know that you are located around the middle of the ship, relatively speaking, in a 11-kilometer vessel, whereas the crew, the bridge of the ship, as well as Vader's quarters, which are connected to that area, are all at the aft of the ship, which is about 5 kilometers away. There are routes you can take to get there faster. but it's not like convenient. This ship is designed so that way you stay in your sector, you learn your sector, and perhaps die in your sector.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Statistically likely, yeah.
First thing first is I locate the nearest bathroom.
There is one just outside the hall.
Right, I'm going to quickly don my red costume and stroll with confidence to the bathroom.
All right.
I guess we're doing the red costume thing. I guess that's...
Okay. As you step outside, a series of alarms start blaring above you.
Oh
no.
As you each leave the hangar, a series of klaxons go off as a lit red sign flares up in front of you that folds out from the ceiling. The sign reads "Sand Alert."
Okay.
Sand alert?
Sand alert. Several mouse droids emerge from the walls and surround you. As well as one. This one wasn't me. This was my team.
Okay. Can I do a knowledge or perception check to see if the alarm has anything to do with us, or if it's something unrelated?
I don't think we're the sand alert.
We
Just
came
guessing
from Tatooine. One of us has sand on us.
Are you fucking serious? Is this literally like a quarantine situation?
Okay, I'm just gonna do a knowledge check. To see if
no,
that's
seriously,
what the
there's
sand
an alarm.
is.
There's an alarm for sand?
Vader hates sand, like so much. Like that's his big thing.
I told you it was gonna get dumber halfway.
Wait, but like how?
It's coarse and it gets everywhere, Kaluna. Just.
You guys didn't go through checks to get here. You snuck in with normal, ordinary dirt. That tripped the sand alert. Tom, it is definitively for you as several mouse droids start coming out of the walls and start trying to scrub your boots as you're walking around. As well as one robot that looks suspiciously like the robot from WALL-E named Mo. Except he's in that glossy black that they put all Imperial droids in. And he is now, and he comes up to you with a deep and emphatic Mo as he starts scrubbing you up and down with a tiny brush.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Do you choose to acquiesce to this cleaning molestation, or would you like to try
sure.
and
Even
escape?
I didn't know I had sand on me.
I'm pulling out my blaster, but I'm not shooting anything yet.
Yeah, go for it. It's just a little quarantine bot. Go for it. Yeah.
Usually you'd have to pay for a cleaning like this. It's fine.
After several intensely uncomfortable minutes, the droids proceed to start driving up and down you. Mo is emphatically prodding you with his brush. But you are in soon order left free of all debris, and the alarm goes off.
Cool.
Nice service.
Worked.
Nice service.
We did it.
Right. Thanks. I pat the little droid before it leaves.
The red-eyed Mo cleaning droid gives you a firm nod and of satisfaction as he just walks away.
Cool.
With the pride, with an insane level of pride for a droid of his stature.
I'm sorry, I just saw the comment in chat that you
was it?
pissed off the Roombas.
Pissed off the Roombas.
So, as you are, so Dom, would you want to go to the bathroom real quick?
Yep.
It's right next to there. You do your business more than adequately.
Okay, explain to me how the flies work on these red robes.
I
Am
dare
hitching
not.
this up?
It's just a big old robe. Palpatine didn't design them for simplicity. You're hiking up your skirt
we need to make sure this is a full experience for the audience. So.
All right, fine. So you get into the bathroom and you're just trying to hike up all of this huge ass fucking red dress.
Aren't they called refreshers?
I'm sure they are. I'm calling them a dress. And
no, I meant the bathroom.
Oh,
sure. Are they called refresh? I feel like I remember someone saying that once.
In Mandalorian, the blue guy was just like, I need to use the refresher or the waist thing.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, okay.
You are in the
no,
refresher.
I was just curious.
It looks like a normal toilet. And you are prolongingly trying to hike it up without letting it touch the floor because you don't know what's happened in here. And you've taken to tying it off onto, I would say there was a safety railing for, wheelchair accessibility and stuff like that. This is the Empire. They don't have that. So you're kind of shoving it up into the hand towel dispenser. So it holds in place while you try and do your business. It is a chaotic...
You rose to my challenge, and I respect you for that.
Can I throw in? I'm regarding the scene and just remarking loudly. I can't remember the last time I had to use one of these. Hands on my hips.
We'll get you a new
As you can
penis.
see, the blue continues down.
Can't see it.
Can you put
Nothing
that
there.
away, for the love of God? We're in the hallway.
It's okay to be impressed. All my
Nope.
species are.
No, we are in a hallway.
Well
You should have
endowed.
zip it, and clip
As
it. Go away.
as you finish up and come out of the hallway, the intercom goes off. Attention, staff of the Executor. This is your daily reminder to please not shoot cloned troopers. They are not all the same. Today's food special is not the deceased remnants of Captain Nita that Lord Vader choked earlier. As always, sending thermal detonators in the Secret Life Day gift exchange is firmly frowned upon. Thank you.
It's Life Day? Or it will be soon? Oh, man. I didn't get you guys anything. Sorry.
Sneaks up on you every year. Ah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's extending further and further into the year. They start advertising it like months in advance now. So Life Day is so commercialized.
Yeah, but what
Holy
about Spooky
corporate-
Day? It hasn't even been Spooky Day yet.
Spooky Day.
Well,
It is. It's International Spooky Day.
It's international.
after
Don't
he's
dress
done
up
in the
as
bathroom,
as
I'm gonna
Palpatine.
shoot the dryer.
Gonna shoot the
Can
what?
you not?
The dryer.
Why?
Wait, I don't know. I feel like we might need a distraction later, and I don't know. Having a one bathroom.
As
out
he
of
raises
use
the
is-
blaster, I just push it back down. It's like,
Okay. All right. fair
As you
enough.
point your blaster at it, one of the wall hatches next to the dryer opens up, and there's Mo with his cleaner giving you a dirty fucking look. And you don't know how he's doing with the brush, but he's just doing.
I don't know. It just really seemed like a good idea at the time.
I feel like that's most of your thoughts.
All right.
From now
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
all your decisions have to be run by the committee.
That's us. We're the committee.
You
All right.
wash your hands.
I'll try to remember that.
I was
but-
wearing gloves the whole time.
Did you wash your gloves?
I wiped them on his robes. There, you happy?
Eh.
Well, great. Space piss. Fantastic.
Just really pissed
Right.
it's been geolocated differently. It's not
Cool.
that special.
Now what?
Whatever
I
you
just-
want. Do you
I
want to
just
start
feel
heading
like
to
it
war?
can
towards?
only
It's
help
full of
us if stormtroopers aren't able to use the bathroom.
You have a map of the Executor, you said?
I believe. Mike, did I get the full map?
You don't have the full map because it's like their equivalent of gigabytes in size to get it down to a detailed level. But you have a rough layout of the place.
Yes. So
If
we
Vader
once
has
again
some-
we've sort of started before making a plan. So
Yeah, that's kind of our thing.
How far walk is it to get over to where Vader is so we can put a knife in him?
About
literal
least
walk
find
or
some-
figurative?
Both.
Literal walk about 3 days. Figurative walk, we could probably take a transport tube there.
But yeah, I figure if because we know he's not on the ship currently, correct?
Vader's on the ship.
Oh, he is on the ship? Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought he wasn't, and okay.
You don't know definitively whether he's on the ship, but he is definitively on the ship. You are on your way to
Cool.
a certain place.
All right.
Let's go get a look at our quarry. Let's go scouting
Sure.
out.
Okay. Yep. Yeah,
Good.
all right. Might
We
as
could
well start
disguise it,
making
we
our
could-
way over there at the very least.
We could
Wait a
blend in
second.
pretty well. We can
What?
observe. We can draw up a scheme, figure out the patterns of what
If
they
we-
do in their day to day.
If he's not
I
in
just-
his room, we can maybe find out some like weaknesses about him or something in his room. Go through his stuff.
I know I was very gung ho for the red costumes, but I've just realized we're Emperor's guards, and the Emperor isn't here.
We got here early. It's fine. It's fine.
Do you think at the very least then you could we can maybe try and find some random Imperial guards to knock out, because I can't go in the
Well,
Stormtrooper
but you're-
outfit, and the Imperial thing's the only other option I have.
Imperials don't hire aliens unless it's a special occasion, unless they're like super geniuses. So you're gonna you're gonna
Really?
stand out. Yes, they're kind. I don't know if you noticed, but they're kind of,
Racist.
bad
Racist.
people. Racist. They're space Nazis.
I thought like
No, they don't. They only hire humans. It's unless like they make exceptions if you're like a mega genius chiss, but that's it.
well, great, then I'm fucked.
If
that's why
these
we
are
have-
Emperor's guards, and we just tell people we're here early. That should give us some clout to throw around, right?
Yeah, I think we
Yes,
have
let's go
two
with
options here. We either just go onto the bridge, like that's where we're supposed to be, and just stand around, and hopefully no one will ask
We'll
any
guard
questions.
things, and if anyone asks questions, we'll say, "Hey, do you want to talk to our boss? Because our boss is the Emperor. You want to talk to the Emperor?"
Or we go to the dock like we're expecting the Emperor to arrive any minute, and then wait there.
And then what?
Yeah, wait for the Emperor who's not showing up.
Well,
Or
when
the
the Emperor does show up, Vader's going to be there.
Fucked.
Which one of us looks the most like the Emperor? I have a plan. Practical genius plan.
I'm gonna go to the mess hall and steal some porridge. We're gonna make someone look like Palpatine.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Do people know what the Emperor looks like?
Yes, he's the
Palpatine
Emperor.
made several.
Well, because like I don't know within the world of Star
Usually-
Wars
like, when he
how
appears
well
on
known
news-
his face looks.
They know like this part of his face because he's usually wearing a hood, showing off, hiding the rest. But
Yeah, Emperor Palpatine, at least if we know for sure in Episode 3, made several very public declarations of what he looked like. He has broadcasted his scarred status as a sign that the Jedi tried to kill him.
I see. Okay.
left me
so
scarred.
Yeah, he
Okay,
still
so-
he still wears like robes of office on Coruscant, or at least before he did back then until he transitioned into the much more fetching black number, which I think brings out the contours of his horribly aged and crevassed face.
Okay, so we find an Imperial officer that looks as much like him as possible. Shoot hundreds of thousands of volts into him until he looks like the Emperor, and then just kind of tell people he's drunk.
Or, I could just be like a prisoner or informant or something. Like, I'm
that
the
we are
only
going
one
to
who.
parade around the ship.
I'm just saying, like, I'm the only one who can't hide very easily.
Well, you
compared
fit
to three.
you fit in the big Imperial Guard helmet, right?
Yes, that's the only thing I fit in.
Let's stick with that then. Let's just go, and if any, we'll bluster our way out of any situation. It's fine. Let's go. Right.
You heard on the thing. You heard on the thing. He just strangled a guy and served him in the mess hall, and then they said he didn't.
Captains
Which
of the
means he did.
Executor get strangled all the time. It's fine.
Yeah, if they start questioning the Emperor's God, then they're gonna think, oh, if I do that, I'm gonna get ground up into mess hall food. So
Exactly.
Clout!
We'll just say take it up with Vader if anyone questions us.
Okay, so we should try to head to the sector where Vader's quarters are then?
I say we go get on the bridge and then blend into the background so we can scout out our quarry. Because he's going to come to the bridge eventually, so because he likes walking down the middle corridor with this, you know?
Oh, it's catchy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Catchy.
You know,
he has a copyright
there's
and
a
everything.
chance. There's a chance if we're on the bridge and no
Too much
one's there.
talking,
everyone-
my tactical
everyone's
genius
between
has
the ship.
spoken. I start shepherding everyone to the nearest left tube.
All right.
We could take the bridge even. We could just drive the Executor wherever we need to go, and
Let's see
options
the bridge.
galore.
Okay. Yep.
I'm up for doing a thing because I'm tired of sitting here.
So
let's get in this elevator and get up to the bridge.
all right, it is a complicated ass backwards path. Are you guys going direct, or do you want to make stops along the way?
I'm okay with going directly to bridge.
Right to the bridge.
All right. I don't actually have a picture of the bridge of the Executor prepped, so just refer to your own memories on that one.
Sure.
Looks like a bunch of cubicles, right?
It is.
No, there's a big middle platform, and then there's all these crevices in the ground where the bridge crew work.
Yeah.
And then there's like a big viewing gallery of the stars at the front.
Right.
Yeah.
So
like space cubicles.
You all head to the elevator, and as you do, the doors open, and there is a squadron of stormtroopers looking at all of you.
Keep moving.
Make room for the Emperor's Guard, you plebs.
It's down.
Dumb
Dom,
question.
if you are going to try and bluff them, can you make a perception roll, please? Because bluff is under perception. As a skill.
It's con, right?
It's con, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do great.
Ooh, fuck. So
I guess I forgot the Emperor's Guard doesn't talk to anyone
I
except
was
Vader
about
and the
to
Emperor.
say, like,
Yeah,
I don't
I was
think
just
they
gonna
talk,
nod
right?
knowingly.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't think we've heard them speak ever.
They don't
Okay,
talk. They don't.
I'm gonna roll con 2 just to try to. How do I do this? Try to convey with just a look that we're.
If there was ever a
we
time
are
to throw a
definitely
thermal
supposed to
detonator
be
in
here.
in a lift and then close the door, this would be it. This is your chance to shine.
Why am I rolling 12 on everything? It's very specific.
Okay, I could go for a command roll if you guys want me to go for a command roll.
Yeah, do a command roll.
Okay, all right, go for it if you wanna.
Here we go.
Again, everything
here.
we do is getting us in more trouble because we're not supposed to speak.
Command roll.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's a good roll.
All right, so here's what
Daddy's
happens.
dominating again.
And you got a 6 on the special die.
Yeah. So Dom goes up. Dom goes up to the elevator and says, "Make."
I think
says,
you mean
"Make way."
Dwahindashima.
Yeah, sorry,
goes
Dom's
up.
character.
You want to say it that way every time.
Dwa goes up and says, "Get out of the way." And a few of the stormtroopers kind of look at each other, and go, "These," and you just hear that. Do they talk? No, they don't talk. They just push you out of the way. Wait a minute. Where's the Emperor? Emperor. Tom's character Scab sallies up and tries to act more impressive. That doesn't work until finally Vangelis's character, which is what is your character's?
Bofa.
ADFAD33Z.
Bofa steps up, and what do you say, Vangelis, to stun the crowd?
Oh boy.
Listen up, eyes down, and if any of you ever tell anyone you heard any of our voices, you failed the test, and also, you're gonna be lunch in the mess hall. So shut up, and don't fail the test. You get me?
There's a chorus of nods from the stormtroopers who are all now trembling in fear. What do
one
you
of them
want
heavily
to
on
do?
the shoulder. You go, good boy, good boy.
He's just the stormtrooper you patted on the shoulder is just trembling.
Gonna walk past him.
I like that we're getting through the sheer power of Vangelis being a top. This is great because this is how we defeated the Rancor too.
As a top, as being a power top, is that how we're qualifying it? Not as being the group talker, not by being a charismatic leader. As a top, is that how your brain?
You have your way of looking at the universe, and I have mine.
Clearly, not too dissimilar, apparently.
It's a chair waiting to happen.
Okay. So,
right, now
are you
we're in the
ordering them
lift
to
now?
get out of the elevator, or are you just taking another elevator?
Is there enough room?
Oh,
for us
I
on the
assumed
elevator?
they were on their way out. If they're not getting out, then we need to tell them to leave.
Well, you pressed the button, the elevator was full. They were just there when the door opened, like an awkward office building that none of us have been in ever.
We just got to do the big.
I'm walking.
Someone says, "How is Bofa the face of this party?"
I'm just walking straight. I'm just walking straight through them into the elevator. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even acknowledging them. I'm just going in.
Thanks to Bofa's unique charismatic role, they start immediately clamoring to get out of the way, and they start vacating the elevator. Just in an absolute rush, crawling over each other, going, go, move it, in the usual calm style voice, until all four of you are alone in the elevator.
Oh, sorry, my detonator.
And you realize something. They were transporting something.
What?
Did they leave it behind?
Yeah.
What the fuck were they transporting? Is it a person?
Yeah. It's a Bothan.
Why it's a body?
Bothan.
Is it the?
Oh, a Bothan.
Oh, is he alive?
He is alive. He's badly beaten. But he kind of looks at the four of you in terror.
And why didn't you get off the lift?
You can't keep Bothans alive. Okay.
Oh, they look like that. Okay. I didn't know what they looked like.
Princess Leia pretended to be one once.
No, she didn't.
Remember when she went to go to Jabba the Hutt's place?
That was not a Boston. That was.
They
that
look
was
like
Swoosh.
they
furry.
look like space bugbears.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Was
how
that not a Bothan?
No, that wasn't a Bothan.
No,
She was wearing a full
that was
helmet.
Bush. There was
These
a
things.
bounty hunter. I don't believe he was a Bothan. No.
Anyway.
All right. Are we? Is it the elevator has closed?
Yes, it has. You're still stuck in there with the Bothan.
Okay, but are we moving?
You haven't hit. Yeah, because the elevator was already on its way to going somewhere.
So
Why do
we're
we
going
keep
where the
finding the
elevator is
rebels?
going, not to the bridge.
It's going to the detention level.
Oh. Can we stop the elevator?
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop the elevator and talk to this guy before we decide where we're going.
I tried Googling Princess Leia Jabba disguise. It's like, do you mean Princess Leia slave costume? I was like, damn it, Google, stop being so horny.
Dom, the algorithm only gives you what you feed back into it. Mister, he is
Mm.
topping his way through this Star
It's like
Destroyer.
I apologize for
All
nothing.
the buttons of the way out.
Mr. Reviews
Alright.
Chuck Tingle.
I'm going to put all of you in horny jail. Jaws. God damn
Oh,
it.
please, I spent half my day there.
My apartment is horny jail.
Okay. I'm just
That's why I
gonna.
moved.
What's this? What is this? What's this? Didn't get off the
Up.
lift.
It's a prisoner. Those,
Why'd you be a
those
prisoner?
stormtroopers. This is a lot coming from me. Those stormtroopers are extremely incompetent.
No.
Tell him this is our prisoner now.
The Bothan is looking at you kind of stone-faced, just sort of shoulders and head back. Just like, you can do what you want to me, but actually, screw it. I know what voice I want to use for this. You can do whatever you want with me, but I'm a loyal soldier of the rebellion.
That's cool.
Yeah, whatever. Just don't talk. We're not supposed to talk. Clearly.
Just gonna,
You
so
ordering
I'm doing that thing in the elevator where you're really tapping the buttons and trying to get the elevator door to close quicker.
Are you ordering me to stop talking, or are you ordering each other to stop talking? Yes, it is Solid
You're
Snake's
asking
voice.
me questions like this for. I told everyone to get off the lift. You stay on the lift. I tell you not to talk. How are you supposed to maintain a disguise like this?
Whatever. I'm just gonna lift it. I'm like,
Please
hi,
tell me that-
we're not Imperial Guards.
Guys,
It's very
we
obvious.
haven't confirmed if the elevator doors have closed yet. There could be a battalion
He
of
just said-
stormtroopers watching
The doors
us.
have shut.
He
The doors have
He
shut.
said
Okay,
the doors were
sorry,
closed.
right,
That's
I
why
missed-
I was saying. That's why I
That's why I was
specified at the
stretching
beginning.
out so much. I was like,
They were moving and we stopped it, right?
Yes.
What is this? 'Cause my eyesight's a little funny ever since I
Bofa.
got in the
Bofa.
helmet.
Bofa. Hang on.
Maybe we can fix his eyesight with more hammer.
Hang
Why
on.
are there four of you?
Oh Jesus. Okay, hang on. Do some tinkering while I'm at it.
Would you like to make a quick mechanical to help
Sure.
fix? Actually, that's technical.
that's
You know-
my
That's
thing.
technical.
You know what? I have equipment repair. It's not
I
the
do.
exact same thing.
I have equipment repair.
is this
Okay.
is this programming or is this? I got computer repair. I can try and fix his fate.
Computer repair. In
I
this
guess
case.
I guess droid repair is an actual
I hit-
skill that
sorry, I
we don't
hit the-
have. So
I hit the wrong thing by accident. Which one am I hitting?
Well,
I'm doing this because
yeah, he's
I'm
doing
the
computer repair.
Oh, okay. Never
There's a
mind.
big computer in there.
19.
So you pop open the back of Bofa's head, and you wouldn't wish this kind of carnage on anyone, by virtue of the fact that the sides of his head were all sensors. For different functions, they have been compressed and compacted.
I'm gonna do that thing, the thing that mechanics do when they're gonna charge you a lot of money. Like, I don't know, mate. Oh, this is a mess. I think you're way past your warranty.
It's warranty from the
What's that
Clone
supposed
Wars.
to mean?
It means hold still. I'm gonna try and fix your stupid broken brain.
You are, however,
You're
able.
seeing this.
You are, however, very able to get his sensors and everything back up and running.
Woo!
While he's doing that,
with a torque wrench, apparently.
can I like? Is there an equivalent to like a medicine check on this Bothan?
Let me double check what the medicine check is very quickly, because I got to go to the skills section of the book, which takes
We'll
me
just
about
pour
my
some back on
equipment.
top of him. Like,
Minorly crushed head that can once again see the color blue.
Yeah.
and
medicine.
Remind me to do
Sounds
some
like
more
a
extensive
knowledge
repairs
skill.
once we've killed Vader.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Definitely gonna be a thing.
All right, hang on. I'm trying to find medicine in the skill list, and it's not in here, which is incredibly haunting for Star Wars. Oh, medicine.
I've definitely
tech.
seen
It's an advanced.
medicine.
It's an advanced skill though, so it's a technically under
Oh, yeah.
tech.
I don't think any of us took medicine or medic.
No.
No, you
No, but
didn't.
we can just roll the straight.
Yeah,
whatever
you can roll
the...
straight tech, technical
Tech?
skill.
Okay.
Should I roll? I have high technical, but it's mostly because I
If you
know
would
how
like
do
to try and heal
explosives.
the Bothan.
Yeah.
Incidentally, what's his reaction to
Whoa,
us all
I
taking
rolled
off our
20.
helmets and me starting repairing the droid?
So his reaction is sort of. At first, he thought this was an elaborate trick, but your growing incompetence has led him to realize that it's not. At which point, he kind of narrows his eyes at all of you and says, "You're not very good at this, are you?"
You're not. You are the one.
Which
who
one
is
of us got
captured.
caught?
Is this an empty
Let's
lift?
not- Yeah. Do you see how we're in incognito and you're on the floor with the shit beaten out of you? So let's not
Look
get
how
judgy.
many grenades I have. You think I would have this many grenades if I didn't know what I was doing?
Look who's a prisoner. Look who's dressed like fancy people.
Yeah. Look how good we look. Look.
I even know
also
which
not
grenades are real.
Let me get the voice
I'll
right.
just say we're
also-
blessed with incredible luck.
And look what I can do. My thumb comes right off.
Fantastic.
Oh, dang, you haven't
So-
shown me that before.
Some fucking magic
yeah.
there.
It's an ancient chiss trick I learned from Grand Admiral Thorne
Called fuck.
himself. when
Bofa
he
can
was
do
my
that
mentor.
too because he's got a severed hand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Take out the severed hand I have to show the Bothan. No
Anyway.
words. Huh? You see this?
What do I get? I'm
How
sorry, is this our Bothan now? Do we have to feed it?
Hi, what's your name, by the way?
It
I'll
doesn't
take-
eat hands, does it?
I'm not going to be the one to take it on walks.
I want to give it a name. What's...
Hang on, let the GM.
So seeing as we're all spies,
Hang on. No,
Call him Mr. Fluffy Pants.
that's spies is a strong word.
Is he neutered, do you think? I get
Oh
aggressive.
my
otherwise.
god, he can talk. Christ.
I'm going to call him Mr. Fluffy Pants.
What's your name?
It's Mr. Fluffy Pants.
No.
Let me talk!
Talking
Stop
about his
making
leg.
me laugh! I want to say dialogue. I'm in hell.
I stopped petting the Bothan absentmindedly. Easy, boy. Easy. Easy. Who's a good Bothan? Who's a
look,
good
I think we got off on the wrong foot. Here, you want a grenade? I don't even like this one anyway.
Give a Bothan a grenade.
Why
One of
not?
the most
He's on our
powerful cops in
side.
the galaxy.
Well, this
I've-
is how we die.
I've changed.
You said it like you can't give a cat chocolate.
I think you're thinking of dogs, but yeah.
I'm just at this point. I'm just mushing his face like.
Thing always been here. Let's just get on after us. I can't remember.
Oh, sorry, I dropped my thrill dead here again.
You know what? I've changed my mind. I will take him on walks.
Life is harassing me. Okay. As you proceed to moosh and pet the cheeks and pet the Bothan, he gives you a look and just says, "Please stop doing that." It's very
I've-
He's
Hi.
Is he a
what's-
grumpy boy?
I'm gonna hang on. Hi, I'm sorry for them. What's your name? I'm Shiri.
I don't give out my name to complete strangers. I'm a
I've just said
specialized
my name.
operative.
I'm not a stranger.
His name is Mr. Fluffy Pants, and if he doesn't,
I was gonna say
Okay,
you
that-
might
that
want to
could
give
be
me
his
your name,
code
if
name.
only so you don't get the name Mr. Fluffy Pants. Those are your choices.
My name is Steve.
Okay, Steve. Nice to meet you. I think. Anyway, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, you got incredibly lucky to
Have
have
I?
your. Well, the fact that they did not take you with them means you are slightly more likely to live. Hooray!
There's an active grenade at my feet.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
You'll get used to that. I'm sorry.
I'd rather not.
Honestly, you get numb. You get numb to the
Hang on,
fear
Sam-
after a while.
Sam's got something to say.
Colin DeLorean just wrote down, yeah, his name is Steve Bothanu.
Sure, I'll use that. My name is Steve. Steve Bothanu.
It's
It's
Bothan
name.
for Steve the Bothan.
Oh jeez. Is it like the Moon of Bothans?
It's very obviously a fake name. He's not giving you his real one.
Yeah, all right, whatever. I just wanted to give him something to call him. Anyway.
I think we all know what I'm going to be calling him.
Okay,
so.
let me ask you: is there something that we can do to help you accomplish whatever your mission is?
I assume it's to escape.
At this point, the best thing I can do tactically is warn the Rebel Alliance.
Yeah, I don't think we have a thing for that.
You got a phone or something? Because you're not going to do that.
Can we radio Jeremy because Admiral
Yeah,
Akbar's
he's with
still with
Akbar,
him.
right?
Warn them of what?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Warn them of what?
That
Tactical
Vader's
genius.
And what?
I said I'm a tactical genius. Don't you
Yeah.
say?
If he doesn't want to tell us, why don't we just patch him through to Admiral Akbar? Maybe he'll trust
yeah.
Admiral Akbar.
Yeah, we
Let
we
Mr.
were just...
Fluffy Pants speak.
His name's Steve.
Nope.
Steve Balthanu Fluffy Pants.
This little guy even
Mister?
know the act. He probably doesn't even know the act.
Mr. Fluffy Pants, what is it some sort of trap by chance? Is that what you're trying to warn the rebellion about?
I'm trying to warn the rebellion that Vader's Star Destroyer is going to their target.
Their target?
I think that will become obvious when they get here. Don't worry about it, Mr. Fluffy Pants.
That's
Vader's the
still
target,
a nominal
smart guy.
concern.
Well, we just talked to Akbar. He told us he was part of the rebels, right? I assume.
Akbar?
He's the rebel. Like if anyone's like a recognizable
No,
rebel.
but I'm just saying, like,
the act
canonically,
is-
we know he is part of the rebellion.
Do you know Akbar? He's a friend of ours.
I've met the Ak. He's a good man, but everyone
Well,
claims to know
Do
the
we
Ak.
have a means of contacting Jeremy?
Technically, you do if you're on the same planet.
Yeah, it's
You
not going
two-
to work. It's definitely not going to work in hyperspace, at least.
Why is there no space Wi-Fi?
There is. You just haven't hacked it yet. But do you want to try and hack the space Wi-Fi to try and send a signal to Jeremy, which is directly next to the Rebel, who is currently stocked right where the Rebel fleet is?
No.
Not
That
until we
seems-
have a reason to that benefits us.
That seems silly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, that's
well-
never stopped any of you before.
Well,
No.
we can't take Mr. Fluffy Pants to the bridge. So
My name is Steve.
It's Steve. It's canon now.
I know I like both the names, and I'm just kind of trying both to see how they feel
All right.
fit in my mouth. And
now, I'm going to pull up the schematics of the Executor and try and see like what the escape pod situation's like, because I think getting Mr. Fluffy Pants out of our hair may be the. No.
escape pod in
They would be
hyperspace
able-
doesn't sound like a good idea.
It sounds
Plus,
like a
if
ping pong
it's
ball going
the
up.
Executor's own escape pods, they probably have a means of tracking it.
So here's the thing: the Executor
Also, there's
doesn't
going to
actually
be nowhere for
have
him to go.
a lot of escape pods because it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
If you'll recall, they drove it straight up into the Death Star in the movie, and no fucking escape pods came out of that.
I mean, because they
Well,
only
they
had
didn't
like
have time.
10 seconds to. Yeah, you can't evacuate 20,000 people in 10 seconds. It's.
It would have had to have been right near the escape pod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easier thing, if you're legitimately looking for a way to get Jeremy off here, the easier thing would be to get him into a hangar bay, and once it comes out of hyperspace, let him help him take one of the Imperial shuttles off, because the Imperial.
Yeah, one of them little. Still boys.
Well,
Steve.
now that he's with us,
Why don't
we can
Mr.
have him and me both be. We can just do the same plan we may have needed with me as the
Why don't
president.
we just
my only
drop
issue
him
with
off
that-
in the hangar and have him go hide and wait for us, and then
That's
we can
probably a
meet
good
up
idea, because
later.
that's going to be our exit strategy. We should probably ask Mr. Fluffy Pants if he's got any plans here. Mr. Fluffy Pants.
And what are you up to, Fluff?
Steve.
Well, my afternoon
Steve?
siesta, after my afternoon siesta in this lovely elevator, I was going to get tortured, so I'm not really looking forward to that. I think my
I mean, we can
schedule-
still do that if you'd like
I'd
to.
rather
Yeah.
not.
Okay. How, Steve, Mr. Fluffy Steve, what how would you feel about going and keeping an eye on the hangar bay for us so we can make a speedy exit together after we've done our very important but very easy to complete mission?
What's your mission?
We're going to... You know, now that I say it out loud...
We're gonna blow up Darth Vader.
Yeah, we're gonna put a knife in him.
We're gonna kill Vader.
And then blow up the knife.
Are you trying to kill Darth Vader?
No, we're gonna.
That is the mission. Yes.
It's basically done already. We're Mandalorians, and I'm a tactical genius.
All we need is a plan.
He's got grenades. She's here. It's like...
Oh wow! Thanks.
Do you
even
even know
do.
what Vader is?
I drive, you ass.
That's right.
Question.
Sorry, Steve.
Maybe
Mr. Steve.
she could drive my grenades into Vader.
I will drive those grenades up your ass.
Wait, the little guy had
Please
something he
no.
was gonna offer to the plan.
I was asking, do you actually know what Vader looks like?
Yeah, big
The
black scary guy with a cape,
Wait, do we?
right?
Why is he in disguise?
That would be
I
very
was-
funny.
I was just going to ask everyone to show me their lightsaber, and if it was red, I was going to assume it was him.
I feel like we'll know when we see him.
And I mean, if we see somebody who looks kind of like him, we just kill everyone who kind of looks like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Simple
Honestly,
enough.
like,
collateral.
Does he
The
take that
grenade-
costume off? I assumed he was like that all the time, but now that I think
the
of it,
grenade guy is stressful to hang out with, but it does mean we don't have to plan that far ahead for assassinations, because they just kind of, it's an area effect, you know?
But do you know what Darth Vader looks like, little guy? Eh?
Darth Vader
Paint us a word picture.
he's about 6 feet tall, wears black armor with a cape, and
Yeah, okay.
has a massive control console in the center of his chest. He's armed with a lightsaber. Do you know
I
what
know
a
like half of
lightsaber
that.
is?
Is he part droid?
A lightsaber is like, it's a thing that you put in the light fittings to reduce power.
In no way is that accurate, and you should be ashamed of your guess.
I am a little.
lightsaber is an ancient piece of Jedi technology. That
Yeah,
is
space sword.
that
We got
produces a beam of okay.
Oh,
I got a knife.
It's a space sword.
I thought we were letting this scenario play out so Mike could hilariously try and describe a lightsaber to someone who's never heard of it before.
I thought that's where I was going, but I was cut off, so
Yep.
I'm just here along for the ride.
It's a space sword. We know what those
Okay.
are. It's literally in the name. It's not hard. It's not complicated. It'd be weird if a lightsaber was like, a piece
So
of
we should be
cheese or
fine then.
something.
We'll just stay out of stabby range and shoot him from a distance. I can't imagine anything going wrong there.
Well,
Yeah,
he also has access to the Force.
Sounds
The what
fake.
now?
I'm bored of Mr. Fluffy Pants. Let's go.
Like,
So,
is the
is the Force like the way?
Yeah, because we got that.
that's
we
a
can
ship
do
thing.
that.
If
This is
what
the
you
way.
have done up to this point is in any way the way, I fail to see
It's
how
our
you
way.
grasp
It's
it.
our way.
I
Yeah.
again would like to remind you who is here incognito and who was having the piss beaten out of him 10 minutes ago.
Fair.
So maybe don't get all up in our way.
Should we take the shackles off the little guy?
This is an
No.
awfully long
He has
elevator
to
ride.
earn it.
It's an awfully
we
big
paused
ship.
it.
You also halted the elevator.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like
In fact,
I'm just saying,
stormtroopers.
we may
like,
wanna-
where is
we-
the elevator?
We may want to wrap this up a little, just to.
That's it. I look for some sheeting to wrap the Bothan up with so I can carry him over my shoulder.
In an elevator?
You don't have to put him over your shoulder. You're tall enough. You just fit him under the robe.
Of course, Bothans are small. Okay, Bothan, get between my legs.
no.
Mr. Fluffy Pants, get in my robe.
I do not
Tiny
acknowledge
wench.
you as a form of authority. in
Mr.
any
Fluffy
way.
Pants, I've got a squeegee bottle.
Where were you
Fine.
holding that?
Don't worry about it.
Why does
It's
it
all right. He
smell?
went. I saw him.
It was in the robes we put on. Did you not have one?
No.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go under the robes, but I am firmly dissatisfied with how my life has gone to this point.
I understand.
Join the club.
This is steadily becoming equivalent to torture.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
that
so-
was like me when I turned 7. So
Is that a young age for you, or?
7.
I'm good. So
Yeah.
I'm going to bandy leg walk to the controls and reprogram to take the turbo lift to the hangar.
Okay.
Okay.
What a fun direction.
Find a
this
crate
adventure.
to stuff him in.
All right. We get to the hangar bay.
This
Okay,
11
anyone-
better be here when we're done. I hate waiting for
What are
these things.
Is
What are we
anyone,
looking at? Give me-
watching us
wait.
super carefully?
Paint you a word picture.
Yep.
It's pretty standard issue for a hangar bay in Star Wars. It's a large, huge open space with a force field across the far wall that prevents space from getting in and air from going out, but allows TIE fighters and other forms of transport to go in and out of the base.
Does it have that massive pit that's like a troop elevator that's just most of the time just a massive pit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has the stormtrooper's going to fall in here pit. There are several TIE fighters arranged along the walls because they can hang off the wall like that, like bats, as well as a Imperial Lambda class shuttle. There are several stormtroopers on patrol. As you all embark off the elevator, they give you a salute. And because this is Star Wars, there are several ion tanks for fuel, which are all precariously arranged in a corner.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do we have any
Explosives?
like remote remote detonated explosives?
Yes,
You
we
have,
do.
You have a Tom.
I have
Skag.
I have 4.
I'll stick one of those fuel tanks because that's too obvious not to.
Okay.
If we need a distraction, certainly.
Okay. I guess I need to make a demolitions roll for that to place it strategically.
Mhm.
So I will do it. And I rolled 23.
Okay, how did you want? What way did you want to set it up?
In a way that would explode as many of the tanks at once.
Okay. You've done
So
so.
just-
The amount of carnage that will be caused by this will likely cause not only damage to the hangar and render it inoperable, flooding everything in it into space, but also probably several of the adjacent floors and rooms as well.
Ooh,
So this is going to be a big old crater when you're done.
nice.
So let me make note of that.
Okay. So now we need to find the right opportunity when no one's looking to set Steve Fluffy Pants free.
All right.
I mean, does Mr. Fluffy Pants have any input here? And what he like? I'm assuming.
Oh.
Well, I guess
Will I
if
be
I
able
was
to get a
able to
set-
plant the explosive, we had some window where no one was looking.
Are there any ATPTs in this hangar?
Not in this hangar, no. You mean? Don't you mean ATSTs?
The chicken walkers?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are ATSTs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just making sure I got it right.
I was just looking for somewhere
Star
convenient
Wars
to
has
stash
a
him. But
lot
no one...
of ATs.
Yeah. I was just thinking that would be a cool place to stash him because he also has the option to start shooting things if it gets really desperate.
It's not that big a hangar.
On the Executor?
That one
Well,
isn't.
they've got multiple hangars.
Go to a different hangar then.
Going,
Gee.
okay, well, hang on. Let me explain. You guys were going up. So the nearest hangar was up. Upper hangars on the Executor are for TIE fighters and shuttles.
Okay.
Anything going downward, because the Executor will be going with its rear towards the planet, would be lower hangars would have the ATs and ATSTs, so they could be loaded on transports and set down to the ground easily.
Okay.
Rather
Let's
than
just look for
incur
a convenient.
blaster fire while going
If we-
around.
If we can find a sufficiently sized storage locker to hide Mr. Fluffy Pants in until we're ready to go, that would be great.
Sam, you've broken out in laughter. What the hell happened?
Kalendalorian said if you shave the Bothan, he might pass for the Emperor.
I do have a knife.
This is the smartest idea I've heard today.
How big are Bothans?
Short. They're little people.
Okay.
So's the Emperor.
Yeah?
I'm just
I'll
making notes.
just
of what you
lean
heard.
in. I'm going to lean in towards Dua. I'm going to say, hey, what if I used my knife to shave the little guy and make him look maybe like the Emperor, like in full audio? Steve can hear this. He's in your robe.
But I guess that's that is tactical genius, and we should definitely do it. But we should probably see if Mr. Fluffy Pants is okay with this.
Are you grabbing the collar of your robe and looking down?
Hey, there's like, Mr. Fluffy Pants. I've got to pitch you an idea. Now, hear me out.
I already heard it. It's terrible.
Would you rather go be stuffed in a locker for a while?
Frankly.
I'm gonna roll a d6 for him.
Oh no.
I know. I actually, this is a terrible plan. So like, I'm not actually trying to talk him into it.
What do you guys call even or odd? If you get the result even or odd, he will go along with it. So call it even or odd.
Odd?
Fuck.
Oh no. I was kind of hoping he didn't agree with us.
I'm gonna say
You don't
we
have
probably
to do it.
I'm gonna say we probably shouldn't do that.
What, shouldn't shave the Bothan and pretend he's the Emperor?
Yeah. It sounds ridiculous.
I'm okay with it. Let's go.
But what do we? Do we have? We don't have a black robe for him.
Can you not find drapes to steal?
Drapes on the executor?
Why not? You were in a storage area.
I'm walking.
Why would there be drapes on a spaceship?
To keep the light out.
Space light.
Don't the stormtroopers all wear black clothes under the white armor? Can we strip a few of them? Just fashion a robe out of that?
I'm walking the Bothan under my robes towards the nearest shuttle. I'm gonna stuff him in a closet in there.
Okay. Could you please make a...
Can we do like the scene from Harry and the Hendersons where we're like, go on, go! We don't want you! And then like a tear dropping down my cheek. And
Sure. As he flips you off. Dom,
that you're
make
allergic
a
to
sneak roll to
Bothans.
pull this off.
Oh, right. I don't even have sneak as an option. Like, he's not
Sneak?
Yes, you
What
do.
is sneak under?
I literally have it on. I literally have your sheet up. It's under perception.
Perception.
I have strength. Oh, I see. Sorry, it's a subclass. Okay, cool.
Sam, why are you dying?
Because as you guys were deliberating on whether or not to actually make him the Palpatine, I put on Call of the fucking Mountain King.
I noticed someone mentioned the Mountain King in chat, and I had no idea what that was about.
It's getting progressively more unhinged.
Okay.
That's impressive.
Cool. So now we got him out of here.
Well, I only rolled an 11, so whether we make it across this big old floor to the shuttle seems to be a bit iffy now.
Let's see if they spot you. How about that? Let's make it a contested roll.
Okay. Do they notice that I'm sort of walking with my legs apart in a weird way?
They don't see shit.
Oh,
they're stormtroopers. Of course they don't.
They don't have peripheral vision.
What few stormtroopers do actively notice the Emperor's personal guard are so terrified of you they fearfully look away.
Good.
Did they hear about the guys in the elevator?
Okay, so now we've gone on the shuttle. Tom's done his go on, get out of here thing.
So you're on this Lambda-class shuttle, say, go on, we don't want you here anymore. And he's just kind of gives you this look of, I'm not very fond of any of you either. And proceeds to lift up a floor panel.
Tell Akbar we say hi.
Yeah, tell the Ack, yakety yak, don't talk back, or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, dog, tell the Ack! In these red costumes, we're just totally...
Tell the Ack to light up some cigars for us.
He says
stormtroopers are like, why are the Imperial Guards talking so much about Admiral Akbar?
Well, we're in the, I'm assuming, empty shuttle at this point.
Yeah,
so.
you are.
Oh,
so
okay.
he gives you all a very confused look, and he says, it annoys me how much I owe you my life, but you have my thanks.
You're welcome.
If you do somehow manage to bumble your way up the stairs to kill Vader,
that's the plan.
You will be heroes. So I would wish you good luck, but I don't know what luck you have. So I wish you your luck. Goodbye.
Exactly.
And he opens
got
up a
away.
hatch in the floor and just kind of sneaks in and shuts it.
I'll always remember you, Mr. Fluffy Pants.
I can still hear you, and my name is Steve.
What a funny little guy. You know, I
never
always
forget
kind of liked him.
You never forget your
I'm
first
gonna
pet.
miss him.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't die.
Wow. Wow.
Where now?
Well,
That-
I guess back to the turbo lift, back to where we were doing before we
yeah,
we became
back
parents.
to the original plan?
Call down the elevator.
All right. So as you're heading to the elevator, it opens up, and another squadron of stormtroopers comes out. This time led by a naval officer.
And I will say before we did this, I will remind us, don't talk.
I just do a pose.
I didn't. Okay, yeah, that is fair. I didn't say don't pose.
I'm trying to big dog on them.
Do we have those weird spear things that they have? I can't
I
remember.
was wondering, do you have the stick?
No?
Oh, we
I
don't.
rolled a
we're just walking
19
on-
on convincingly posing.
Arms akimbo, Imperial Guards. That's great.
So
On the big
I
staff
am
thing.
I am specifically not talking.
Okay, hang on, I gotta get this guy's voice right. Stormtroopers. An outside source has given us valuable tactical information that a group of rebel malcontents has snuck aboard Lord Vader's sweet-as-hell ship. Now, we are all proud members of the 501st. We will not allow this trespass to go unpunished. Yeah, because Vader will choke us like we forgot the safe word, cries one stormtrooper. Shut up, Gary. Now proceed with
Stormtrooper
searching this area for malcontents. And if anything is out of place, let me know. He raises his fist. We will bring this scum to justice, or my name is not Russian Manu. Which it is. Dismissed.
Wait, did he dismiss us?
He dismissed the stormtroopers. He turned around and looked at, and he turns around and looks at all of you.
Yeah,
And
I rolled a con and I got 19, and my my special die is 6 to convincingly stand there.
Yeah, just like ready to keep going and move past them. Just yeah.
He stops and salutes all of you. Greetings.
Do like a little nod. Mm-hmm.
Is there anything we can do to assist you?
I'm giving a little bit of a glance to you guys and a motion at this guy like he's asking us questions and we can't talk, and I'm like shrugging. Like
I'm just gonna
do we,
like a
do we
brief
talk to officers? Like
I'm
what
just
is
shaking my
etiquette here?
head no.
I'm going with not talking to anyone, so just going and then starting to like move on.
Yeah, I'm doing
It might be a trick.
We might need to do something about this situation because there's a bunch of people about to search the area we just stuffed a boffin into.
True.
What do
Yes,
you all
but we
want?
can't discuss it at the moment. So
What do you all want to do?
I'm just gonna like, yeah, we're gonna head into. We're just gonna walk into the turbo lift. Like,
yeah,
no.
just gonna keep walking. As
Not
like
not our
I'll-
circus, not our monkeys.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick little nod and then or shake of the head as in no, and then moving on.
All right. He salutes you.
Can if we walk past this guy, can I give him a little one of those little like the little shoulder bump, the little insert yourself shoulder bump?
When you said give him, I was like, you're not gonna give him his brother's head, are you?
Yeah, not yet.
Wait, this is the.
His last
Oh,
name
shit,
is Manu.
Oh, okay.
I just feel this urge when I walk past this guy. I want to assert my dominance, so I want to go for like the little like the on my way by.
Are you sure of that?
I think this is a great plan.
Okay. All right. Be it on your head. You go past him and you shoulder bump him. As you do, your very metallic robot shoulder collides with the organic human person. And his head shoots up. And he starts slowly turning to look at you.
Okay, like we need like how close are we to the elevator? Because and how far the stormtroopers
All right.
diversify.
So to put this in rough distances, it's about you are currently. He was standing about 10 yards away from the turbo. I'm going to call them, they're not turboless, but from the elevators. You are passing him at the 12-yard mark. He is now past you at the 13. You are at 11 yards from the turbo lift.
And the stormtroopers have already gone off to search the area, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to see if I can stun him really quietly, and then hopefully our robot friend can catch him and sort of hold him up like a puppet.
Okay. I was gonna roll con again to.
We're like point blank range, so I'm just gonna be like.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Can I have you? I just want you to roll for initiative, just so I know the pecking order of what's happening.
Okay.
Right. Where's the? Oh, I haven't done that in a hot second. Oh, here it is.
Where's the initiative thing? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh shit, I'm slow as fuck.
What? Did mine show up? Because it gave me an error message.
Tom, you got with a 12 again.
You got 12.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, if Vangelis is going to go first, I'm going to try and like imply with my eyes through my helmet, through his helmet, to like I don't know, inject him with something sleepy.
Oh, I could just go for the sleepy hand. Yeah. I could,
Yeah, give him the old sleepy hand.
Okay, I'm gonna try to give him the old sleepy hand.
That's, I mean, Mike. So like,
why did you?
Did
poke
my
me in the
initial?
neck? My wife just poked me in the neck and distracted me while I was getting everyone in initiative order.
The sleepy hand. They were talking about the sleepy
Stop
hand.
poking me in the neck! Okay.
Sleepy hand can either mean Vulcan neck pinch or it can mean your hand fell asleep when you leaned on
I was actually thinking something much dirtier than that, but.
Oh.
It's the fingers full of snooze.
Okay, let me just get the initiative of my boy, just to know how fast he will react depending on what you are doing.
I got to pee real quick while you're doing that.
Sure.
Switch off my video.
It's just dexterity then. To roll. Oh, fuck off with that. All right. All right, and the stormtroopers will go after that because they'll be reacting last. So, Chris, you are going. Vangelis, you're going first as Bofa.
Yes. I wish to try to use the sleepy hand, my hypodermic injectors.
Okay.
And put them in him.
In him?
Yeah.
So put him out.
Yeah, such that he sleeps.
All right. Okay. Make your roll.
What am I rolling to do that?
You're rolling melee. Let me check your hypodermics because there's a roll melee to hit him, and then there is a. Let's see here. And then there's the I believe you have a thing roll for them themselves. Yeah. Yeah, 4d stun damage. So basically,
what do I roll for melee just so I can get that?
Your melee is for you it is your dexterity.
Okay, just a base dexterity.
Yeah, because you don't have melee as a skill.
Alrighty. Huh? I'll try that again. Sure. Oh wait, did it go through? Okay, it's there.
Let's see here. Yep. Okay. All right. Let me get my guy in for his dexterity to avoid it. Whoop. Sorry, this is all higgity-piggity.
Yeah, I'm clicking through. So that people know, I'm clicking through various windows and tabs to do that. So that's why there's.
Yeah,
a little bit
you
of
had to shoulder bash him.
Gotta tell him who's boss.
Yes, and also that you're a robot.
All right, you hit him. Can you roll your 4 dice stun damage?
Is there a button for that, or is it?
Is that 4d6?
Just roll 4d6.
Okay.
Oh, is this not my blaster fire? Or?
Because Vangelis went first in the initiative because you all just rapid ripple thing.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna because you.
Does it make a difference that I was the one who initiated combat?
Just because it went real fast.
Oh, okay.
9? Okay, let's see if I can resist this shit. Holy shit. So Vangelis spins around, jabs him in the neck with a syringe, and starts injecting compound into his body. However, as this needle is in his neck, he is able to resist it and pushes it back. So you just see him sliding his neck off his needle. No, it's in him. There's a needle in his neck.
I put a 9 of compound into him, but he resisted with a 10. So he's got stuff in his neck. He's not doing well.
So he's barely conscious, but conscious.
He's fully conscious. It didn't work.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, this guy's
since Dom, since you initiated, I'm gonna let you go next, and then you'll go into the proper initiative order after.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Like I said, my thing was just a point blank shot with a stunner.
Go for it. You'll be doing your damage.
Just roll the regular.
Roll the regular, and then if you hit, roll damage.
The idea is not to do damage.
Well, the damage of your blaster becomes stun damage.
Right. Okay. That was 20.
That's a 9. You fully hit me very easily, and I have to roll to resist the stun of your weapon, which is the same as your damage.
Oh, okay. Damage.
Yeah. So if you roll damage, you just declare it as stun. It just works like that.
I hope this doesn't become a Rasputin scenario.
Okay. So between the toxins that are now in his veins that he's fighting off, as well as Dom stunning him in the torso, Manu is bent over very badly and not doing great. Kaluna, did you want to try and knock him out with your own stun blaster?
If Dom already did.
Well,
you have to do a certain amount of stun because it's D&D level.
Yeah. Then yes, I would like to do that.
Mm-hmm. It's working, just not a lot.
What do I roll?
We kind of have to do this in one round, otherwise the stormtroopers are going to notice.
So with my blaster?
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's Tom's next, then Kaluna. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What are the stormtroopers doing? Have they seen us? Or,
they haven't seen you do this yet. Only Manu has turned to face you, and you're just kind of gang shooting him.
The question is, as soon as he hits the ground, are the stormtroopers going to immediately turn around and start blasting at us?
We're hoping not. We're hoping we can knock him out and then grab him and pull him into the elevator. That's my plan anyway.
Because if the stormtroopers are attacking us, then I would like to fire a grenade into their midst as soon as possible.
We've established they're not yet.
Okay, then I'm... You know what? I'm just gonna run into the elevator and hold the doors open for everyone and keep my blaster held out my grenade launcher held out just in case.
Okay. Alright, so you go for the door.
I'll blow the distraction takes. You realize it's probably going to punch a hole in the side of the ship and we're all going to get sucked into space.
It would literally kill everyone in this room. That's...
Alright, then I guess I'll try and finish knocking him out then?
Yeah. Let's see. You got 19? Sorry, 15? Yeah, you'll easily... He's not dodging this one, so yeah, you'll easily hit him. Roll your damage for your blaster on the stun.
Where's the damage?
Should be right... You gotta... Because of the way the bar goes, you have to kind of scroll it over at the bottom.
Well, the same thing as weapon, just a few over to the right.
Yeah, just go to the right.
Wait, it's on the same thing as weapon?
Okay. Yeah, you just...
Yeah, you see where the attack die is? To the right of that, there's parry, and then if you keep
further
going,
right of
there's
that is
damage.
You just gotta scroll.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, okay, thank you.
There you go.
Alright. Let me do his strength roll one last time. Yeah, fuck it. You have shot him unconscious in rapid succession. He's now falling forward towards you. So what happened was Chris shoulder checked him. He went, wait a moment. Imperial troop, the Imperium does not use droids for... And then there's needle, shot. And he starts pitching towards all of you.
I want to try and catch him and then get in between me and Evangelist to
Yeah, I want to basically the three of us kind of squish in between the three of us.
So are we So we're pulling him onto the elevator.
We're
and
frog
closing
marching him onto the
doors.
elevator, yeah.
Weekend at
So-
Bernie's this shit. Come on.
So the stormtroopers just turn around and their commander is gone, and they're like,
Well,
"Where'd
they're
he
they're
go?"
turning around now, and they're looking at all of you holding him up.
Oh shit!
And they kind of just walk up, and one of them walks up and says, "Sir, is something the matter?"
Okay.
Take the back of his head. Just make him shake his head.
Yes, this area is no longer important to us. Go and search the next hangar.
I'm nodding his head as you're talking.
Roll con, you mad bastards.
That's perception or something.
That's perception.
Yeah. I've always been bad at this.
Would I be using command for this?
If you'd thought of it.
15. Okay, hang on.
Oh wow!
I hate you. I hate all of
15
you.
is a really
I hate
good
all of
roll.
you so much.
That's
I
a
hate
6
all of
on
you
the die too.
Wait,
so
it
much.
worked.
Thank God, stormtroopers are idiots.
I hate all of you so much. You're not fun to play with. Don't.
Hey, it's not our
Hey.
fault you're rolling like an ass. Like we're all rolling like really absolute
Holding his
shit.
head,
It's
making
just
him
you
nod to
happen
his
to be.
jaw.
We just happen to roll slightly less shittily.
Uh huh.
I'm trying to shake him hard enough that his jaw is loosely flapping in time with Dua's voice mimicking him.
Oh my God.
Somehow, against all odds, you have bamboozled a full squadron of the 501st and proceed to drag Russian Manu into the elevator and shut the door.
So, are the stormtroopers moving on to the next hangar like I told them to?
Yes.
Wait.
Solved all our problems. I'm a tactical
Hooray.
genius.
Something's wrong. We're competent.
Once we get onto the elevator, I kind of glance around and go like, "So do we keep him? Do we use
No, we don't keep him.
Gonna give him his brother's hand?
this?" Oh, yes!
No,
if he's
no.
unconscious, we're not killing him. What if I slip his brother's hand into his pocket?
How long
Yes,
does
please.
How long does stun traditionally last?
A couple hours.
So on the way to the bridge, let's find a floor that we can just open the door and throw him out, and then continue on.
Tie him up, stick him in a broom closet. I think is the best option.
I was gonna say, can we just throw him down one of the little like?
Oh, let's put the shackles on him that were on Mr. Fluffy Pants.
Yeah.
I was
Wait,
just gonna
no.
say throw him down the laundry chute thing.
Throw him into the
Yeah,
garbage
okay, I
compactor.
like that one. See, if we put the shackles on him, then he's gonna wake up and figure out what's happened. But if we knock him out and just shove him somewhere, he's just gonna wake up.
You don't know
wondering
there's
what
four
happened,
Imperial
probably.
guards who just shanked him. That's going to be a problematic enough with it. Like, it's not it's like, oh, well, that's
He might
explainable.
not
But these
remember 'cause it all
handcuffs give
happened
the whole
so
game
fast.
away.
That's why I'm saying let's just throw him down the trash compactor thing.
No, that's not the way.
It is
We have to do this with style.
Ugh.
I say we tie him up, put him in a closet. I'll gag him with this hand I happen to have.
Oh, that's so wrong. But yeah, that's also hilarious. Let's do that.
That way he won't make any noise, not till we're done.
He won't make any noise because he's unconscious.
For when he wakes up.
In
Yeah,
a few
I'll-
hours, hopefully we'll be gone or dead, one or the other.
In here now, I'm just starting to try to put the hand fingers
those
into his mouth.
All right, so broom closet, tie him up, shove him in there, put like out of order on the door, and then lock it.
I will take Mad Manu's hand out of my inventory.
And are you leaving it with its brother?
Yeah, I'm putting it into his mouth.
Oh.
While this is really disgusting, this is probably significantly better than your other brothers fared. So consider yourself. I'm talking to the. He's unconscious. You can't hear this, but like, you are a lucky little Manu. This is like the nicest we've actually been to one of you.
That's sad, but it's very true.
Also, I check his pockets.
It's not like in danger of choking him. I like to think that when he wakes up, he thinks there's a hand cupped over his mouth, and then he will eventually realize there's nothing on the end of the wrist.
Yep. Also, I'm robbing him. What's in his pockets?
A blaster pistol, a set of binders, and
No keys or rank or.
yeah, there would be security keys, wouldn't there? Yeah, he has security keys.
I would assume.
Let's
Yup.
take his blaster just so he doesn't wake up with a weapon.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, alright, why
Does
not?
he have a watch?
Chrono?
He doesn't have a watch.
Okay. I was thinking we could just literally rob him too.
Hang on.
Alright. Okay, so now we have. All right.
Back to the turbo lane.
I was gonna say we're back to where we started.
Twice.
Well, now you have a security access to most of the ship.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
What rank was he?
Oh yeah, check his insignia.
He's a captain.
Oh damn.
That's good.
Okay.
All right.
So, onto the bridge.
Why the bridge again? I forget.
We're gonna stand in the corner looking really cool until Vader shows up, so we can have a good look at him.
Army captain or Navy captain? Because both are good, but one's really
I'm
good.
assuming Army because he was in charge of stormtroopers.
No,
yeah,
he's
that's
naval.
true.
Huh?
Really?
Naval, yeah.
So yeah,
There's
that
a captain
gives us
rank
a lot.
on the executive. Like, was he in line for command of the executor?
Like,
Well,
I'm sure there's an admiral in charge, but
because the staff on board the executor it goes, if I remember it right, and it's Star Wars rank, so it's like captain, commander, and then admirals.
Wait, commander's higher than captain?
I think
yeah, because the commanders and admirals were talking to Vader directly. The captains
Yeah, because Phasma works under Commander Hux
Right.
or General.
No,
General.
General. Yeah, Hux was a general.
he becomes an admiral though. He becomes an admiral, right?
Yeah.
Does he?
Hux.
Star Wars and rank makes no sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So I'm just having it.
Hux changes ranks several times.
Hux was Supreme Commander Hux, wasn't he?
No. No, he was
Also, that was First
general
Order,
and then
so
admiral.
Okay.
Their hierarchy
It's
must
not
be
like a completely different army, but then again, it never makes any sense because like generals were running the navy in the rebellion, so they've never really. Yeah.
From what I remember, they use navy terms of rank because ships is what I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, but they don't though because like generals are in charge of ships a lot. General Organa, or General.
I'm just bringing up
Lando
a
was a
rank
general.
chart for Star Wars to make our lives.
The rebellion's not a ship.
I'm going on Wikipedia. To
It is a
this
navy,
because
though.
I want to know.
Sorry, guys, this really doesn't matter. Let's move on with our lives.
So he would be a general, based on his rank. Oh, there. Okay, yeah. So there is a captain rank in there, but he would be a general, which is underneath an admiral or a high admiral or a muff.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So quick question. Why don't we just go to his quarters?
You can.
We know nothing. Like for once in our pathetic lives, I want to have some information before we go tearing in to try and do something.
Yes, but why? Okay.
I'd like to know what this guy looks like.
And so our plan is to go to the bridge and wait and hope that he comes there?
It's the bridge. He's gonna come there.
But that is the plan.
Yeah.
We also could take the ship if if they're between shifts. We could just steal a ship.
Stealing a Super Star Destroyer sounds easy.
I'm just saying the bridge is where a lot of important people go.
Okay.
Who may know that we're not who we are.
What would you like to do then? I thought not. Get in the elevator.
There are 3 potential places where Vader can be on the Executor. I know where he is. It's a 1 in 3 shot for you guys to. Oh, I finally felt that. There is a 1 in 3 shot. As you see my wife's hands.
I do see her. Yeah.
So there's quarters, bridge, or
random hallway.
I'm not saying what the third one is because you haven't gone to his quarters area yet.
Okay, but that I just wanted to clarify. Like we're going to the bridge for intel. Okay.
Pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, I can feel it. So, you head up to the bridge of the Executor. Sam, did you get? I heard you clicking for the photo. Did you actually find it? Yeah. Oh, you did? The bridge? Okay, so I'll just describe it. The Bridge of Executor is exactly like it looks in both Empire and Return of the Jedi. It is a 2-tiered affair where once you enter in from the lower area, and the upper area has the viewport, has all the viewing windows around it. The entire lower area is the controls and comms communication, and several naval officers are moving in and out of it as more are manning the controls for it. The array is massive. Everyone is on different stations, and they barely have noticed you're there. However, Dom, As you were arriving at this room, you felt something because, unlike the rest of the group, you're force sensitive.
Oh no.
And as you felt, the only way to articulate it is, you know, when a child's done something wrong and they know their parents are going to be angry, but the parents aren't even in the room yet, they anticipate that anger and that rage. It's that sensation of fear, of something bigger than you, of something more powerful than you, and more capable of anger is near. And as you walk into the room on the upper floor is someone staring out into hyperspace with a black cloak and a helmet. His back to the door that you all came in. And you hear, Sam, do you have the sound? And you hear a sound that you've never heard before, but instinctively fills you with fear. Did you guys hear that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I heard it through your
Okay.
mic.
Yeah.
I made a sound. I made a sound, so
I didn't hear
you might have
shit.
just
So I'm
heard
assuming
me.
it was Darth Vader's
It's
breathing.
Darth Vader's breathing, yeah.
Okay, cool. Change my mind. I don't.
Pants to be dark, and I'm so happy that that joke hasn't died.
Okay.
I kind of go with a little elbow nudge and a point, and I'm like, hey, I think.
Guys, I've changed my mind. I don't want to kill Vader or be a Mandalorian anymore.
Now,
I
if
will
just-
give you.
If I just set off my thermal detonator, we can end this right now.
Do it, you coward.
So I'm just going to start counting.
Okay.
You all can decide what that means.
So
6.
he's
Back
hold
on the elevator. Back on
Vader
the.
is not in
5.
his seat, right? He
Tom,
is
shut the
standing
fuck
at
up. Let's get back on the elevator.
He is not. I'll pause to explain that he is not in his seat. He is standing at attention, looking out the window.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out.
4.
Okay.
Back on the elevator.
You're
Pressing
pressing the
button.
elevator. You shut the doors.
Yep.
The door's shut.
What was that countdown? Did we?
That was until he turns around. I'm pretty sure.
No, that was until I rolled.
So, why don't we get back on the
So
elevator?
we get off on the top floor, right?
The bridge isn't technically the top floor, but you're in the bridge area because the elevator
Okay.
doesn't exit immediately onto the bridge. You're in the hallway outside the bridge.
He was. I see.
Because you
I could send.
there's
yeah.
Okay.
there is elevator. Sorry, there's elevator, hallway 2, bridge area.
Guys, I don't know how to explain it, but that guy has some seriously bad vibes.
It's just the
Okay.
cape.
Okay, next time we go to his floor, I can just
You're still
put some
on the floor.
detonate under his chair, and then we can go back, and then when he sits down and blow him up.
Can't we just put that in his room and blow him up?
I don't think he has a chair. I don't think it's like a Darth Vader-y chair just for him.
That guy looked
okay.
like a Skander.
Dom, if you want to hook back into the computer, you can find out where Vader's chambers are.
Yes.
Sure, let's do that.
All right. It only takes you a few seconds to hook
Lightsaber through the doors.
in. But if you go up the set of stairs nearby, there is an adjacent chamber that a series of chambers that belongs to Darth Vader. 3, in fact.
3.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine one of them is his medical thing, you know, with a.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe they're like spread out throughout the ship so that if he
They're in a
needs to
cluster.
go and
They are in a cluster next to the bridge.
Oh.
Side by side by side.
Because I was thinking, like, if he's like far from the bridge and he needs somewhere to like recuperate, then there's always one close by. But if
He has
that's
a- he
weird
has
if they're-
a guest room in case he has friends over.
He also doesn't have any reason to go anywhere but the bridge and his quarters because he's not in charge of maintenance. He's Darth
Yeah,
fucking
it's
Vader.
not like it's not like he randomly goes around the ship. Like he's.
Plus, he doesn't need to go into any of these things like more than once every couple of days. I mean, it's like
What does Vader do in his off time?
Check his room.
Well,
and find out.
he goes into this chamber where you can actually take off his armor, and also like he has to get him back to tank because even though he's like not dead, he's still covered in like horrific injuries. So he spends most of his time trying to heal.
Let's be all droid operated then, because he doesn't seem the type who would want anyone to see him like that.
Because that's 100%. Yeah, you don't. Well, one time an Imperial officer came in and he was just like putting his helmet back on. He was just like didn't react to it. So I don't think he gives a shit. But I think most people don't want to go near him.
That's right.
Straight in the chat. He hates. He just sits and hates.
All right. So,
and
do you
thinks
all want
about
to
his
go,
ex a lot.
Well, I mean, I
chamber?
am 100% going to go do that. I'm not sure, like, if I've successfully communicated to my fellows that, like, walking up to this guy seems to have an unexpected, is much more dangerous than we originally expected.
I'm not force sensitive, but even I could tell you were having a bit of a panic attack. So, either that or just my plan of going to the quarters was much more, what you wanted to do.
So I had four detonates, and I used one in the hangar. I could put all three of mine, one of each, into one of his each. I could put each one into one of his 3 chambers.
Yeah.
So whichever he goes back to first.
And would it set off a chain reaction if you set up the middle one?
Depends on how close
You
they
can
are.
probably remote activate that. You can do that individually because I don't want you to blow up the hangar while we're doing that.
Yeah.
Preferably not now.
I could set off all 3 without setting off the hangar one.
Bomb in the quarters actually does sound pretty fucking choice right now.
Yeah.
All right, to the quarters.
All right.
The big dog move.
Sam, I will need the photo for Vader's meditation chamber. Opening the door, you see
smells like patchouli.
It does. You see a large, faceted spheroid that fills up the center of the room. It is currently open, revealing a white inner paneled area and a chair for someone to sit. However, there are 2 additional doors in the room.
Funny looking toilet.
There are numerous small arms that clearly come out of the inside of this sphere.
Like literal arms, not weapons.
Like little clampy hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too, Mike.
All right. Is there anyone in the room?
Not this time.
And we could just go right in.
Mm-hmm.
Man, nobody messes with Vader. Like he doesn't even lock his door.
He doesn't bother locking it because no one's stupid enough to go in there.
Is there any just like stuff in there, like a desk, a pen, anything like that?
I'm looking for like a data pad or something.
Well, where am I going to hide it that it's not going to be immediately visible?
Is there like under a table or something?
The chair has inside it has like several control things, and there's a screen on the inside of the pod itself. But this is a very minimalist room. If these are his personal chambers, it's not. It's likely these aren't his personal chambers, but they might be one of the 2 rooms that are connected.
Okay,
We should
well,
move to the next room then, right?
okay, well, let me plant the explosive.
Sure.
Okay, I got 22.
Make a note.
Yep.
All right. If there's nothing else of value in here that we can glean from it, then into the next room.
Okay.
Meditation chamber, explosives. 22. Planted. All right. Which door? Left door or right door?
Left door.
Okay. Inside this room is clearly far more personal. What?
In chat, you ever have one of those moments where you wish you had a sandbag on you? It would be a great calling card to leave a pile of sand in his room.
But wouldn't the droids just like clean it all up?
Yeah, probably.
Well, also, we would have set off the sand detectors we passed through.
Oh God! In his own chambers, Vader would go and see this personally.
So you see a large Bacta tank in the center of the room, as well as numerous personal effects.
Oh, wow.
You're welcome to look at the personal effects within the room.
I would like to search.
Yeah.
We want to go through Vader's unmentionables.
There is a corner
Got, like,
labeled
Hello Kitty underwear.
labeled the anger corner, which has
Anger corner?
which has a brown robe and a sword handle with a weird nozzle on the end of it.
An iPod with My Chemical Romance on it.
A skull with strange flappy bone ears on it and a bit of a duckbill mouth.
Oh my gosh, he killed Watto.
No, he killed Jar Jar.
No, Jar Jar. Yeah, we
a
never know
stick-
canonically what happened to him.
A numerous sticks that you've never seen before that are spiked on one end and curved on another with a large bulb on the end of it. Sand people sticks.
Gaffy sticks.
Yeah. A
we'll call them
cold
Tuscans
section
now 'cause it's less
of
problematic.
rock. A cold cube of rock with a note that says, "I beat the lava." Three jars with limbs in them.
Hey.
And
Robot, this is your area of expertise.
And lastly,
keep his arms and legs.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And lastly, a mannequin in another corner.
Oh no. Is it a mannequin of Padme?
Hang on, let me say it. In an orange jumpsuit with a jar on the right hand where a human hand is. With the other hand holding a baseball glove.
It's Luke's hand.
What?
They chopped off in Return in Empire Strikes Back.
Baseball glove? Is this like in case?
Is he been
things
playing
ever go
catch
right,
with
he
his
can play
son's hand?
And a sign
All
above
sorts
it.
of fucked up, huh?
A sign above it designed like a word balloon that says, "I hate sand too." And lastly, on the wall
go ahead.
is a certificate of Jedi masterhood signed by Darth
From
Vader.
the University of Arizona. Or
Signed
Phoenix,
by
the
Darth
University of Phoenix.
Vader for Anakin Skywalker.
He graduated from University of Phoenix.
Whoever this Anakin Skywalker person is, he must be very happy to be a master. Also, I 100% have already grabbed the lightsaber and stuffed it in my pocket.
Was there a human hand in that little?
Several.
thing? Is there a human hand though on that mannequin? Did you say?
What was that, Chris?
Did you say was there a human hand on that mannequin with the orange jumpsuit?
Yes, but it's in a jar to be preserved.
I wish to take that jar.
I'm afraid to ask, but I would like to search. Again, I'm looking for like a data pad, a journal, any sort of written or.
I just need to find a place to hide a bomb.
Can I add human hand in a jar to my inventory?
Specifically, Luke Skywalker's hand in a jar.
Sure.
Luke
I'm adding lightsaber to mine.
Yep. You have
hand.
one lightsaber, and it may belong to Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, I thought it was.
Oh,
I thought it was
I assumed
Luke's.
it was Luke's lightsaber because that's.
No, because it was
his
with the
hand
gray
got cut off.
robe. It was with his robe.
It was with a brown robe in the corner of hate. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi's
Oh, it's the
lightsaber.
one he got from the Death Star.
Yeah,
Right.
from A New Hope. Yeah.
Oh, I have that one over here.
Well, it matches. Yeah, that one.
Cool. All right.
It's
yeah.
interesting that you have it in game as
I'm
well.
just
So can I search for like a journal, data pad, anything?
You find actually there are data pads on the wall. As you inspect them, they're all from Vader's medical condition.
Actually, I would like to look
So-
at that.
Is there like a chair there that he always sits in, or
The chair's
like
in the other room.
What furniture is in this?
In this room,
Yeah.
it's the back to tank.
I have an
That's
idea.
it? Can't really hide a bomb inside a Bacta tank. It's all clear.
Guys, I have an idea.
So, open up the paneling at the bottom.
So, Kaluna, did
He
you want to read the
uses-
data pad?
Yes, I would.
All right. Well, displays him that he is very, very badly scarred, requires a respirator to breathe, is missing all of his arms and legs, he must remain in the back to tank when he can for recovery purposes, as well as there are several advisories saying, for the love of God, don't make him angry. Addendum, he's always angry.
I think we should fuck with this tank, and then he can die the next time he comes in it. I think he would be expecting possible explosions. I don't think he's expecting
Poison
anyone
the
to mess with it.
Bacta. That is very Admiral Thrawn.
Do you
Robot?
I mean, just
You
disabling
do chemical.
it so that if he goes back to heal and it doesn't turn on, then he...
It doesn't like
basically
instantly
dies.
kill you if you're not
No.
healed.
No.
He'll just be like,
He'll
this
just be
isn't switching
sitting.
on.
He'll just be sitting in a lukewarm bath.
Yeah.
I mean, how do
You
you?
still
how do
get
I
you
guess
relax
you could
these-
have someone come fix it, but there's probably other Bacta tanks around the ship too. now that
But yeah,
I think
Yeah.
I'm thinking there's something we can do to like futz with it or poison it or something we can do to play around with it that maybe we can use that as a means
Well,
of killing him.
I don't have any poison on me.
Wally, what do you have in your injection tubes that you keep attacking people with?
Well, it's just you know, actually, I never really thought about it. I just put it in people and they fall asleep.
Do you think it would work if you put it in Bacta?
I mean, I just figure you spit in the thing.
Guys,
Mhm.
you may have noticed that the light behind me changed color.
Oh no.
We didn't, clearly.
Did we,
But
oh shit, did we trip a silent alarm or something?
was he just coming back for a piss?
You hear the breath coming from
Oh,
the
come
meditation
on.
chamber.
Okay, I'm hiding the grenades, or I'm hiding the explosive somewhere
And
in
you
the
hear
room before we
heavy
can leave.
Boot
Wait.
falls coming towards the door, and then walk past into the other chamber.
You know, I have to admit, Mike, you've kind of like you did a good job of making him seem really intimidating, but now that you know he plays catch with Luke's hand, he's lost a bit of his aura. I'm not gonna lie.
I can have
Okay.
it both ways.
So
Which
hang on,
chamber did he just go in? The one that we
Oh,
were
we got-
already in?
We got a donation.
Colin DeLorean has donated $50. Vader falls to no one. Kill them, Mike.
Okay, I'm gonna note that down. We got a donation of $50.
Someone
Okay,
should
you
match
know-
that for us to make it all even.
Okay, so he has.
Oh, I'm taking the Jedi robes.
Okay.
Of course you are.
So he has walked past your room into the second chamber that was connected to the meditation chamber.
So the one that we haven't been in yet?
No.
Okay.
So you can
Okay,
either
well-
choose to listen in, or you can plant your stuff and run.
I'm gonna plant my stuff before we do anything else because we have no idea when we're gonna need to run.
Okay.
I'm
Alright,
absolutely listening in.
I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but I'm rolling.
Is
Alright.
there? Can I like see
Tech.
if there's anything I?
26, and that's another 6 on my
Alright.
what's the die called? Whatever
The force die,
the
yeah.
one that gives you
Yeah,
force
but
die,
it
yeah.
already does the math for you, so it's the 26. So Kalina, what did you want to do something to the back to tank?
Can I make a technical check or something to see
Sure.
like if there's something I can do to it?
Very easily,
Ooh.
you can.
Why don't we could short circuit it so it electrocutes him when he gets in? Does Bacta conduct electricity?
It technically
I-
would
I
by not being
don't
a,
know.
a neutral solution.
Mm.
11. All right, Kaluna. It is Darth Vader's personal back to tank. It is a pain in the ass to try and
It's very complicated.
to tamper with. It's kept under constant maintenance. However,
Okay.
you are able to short it so that way it will electrocute him when he gets into it next.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. I
So
want to do that.
Dom, you wanted to listen.
I want to listen to what Darthy Boy's saying. Yep.
You have to as you sneak out of Vader's personal back to chamber into his meditation chamber, you listen to the door, and you hear someone is talking to him. And you hear him say in that deep voice, "What is thy bidding, my master?" At which point you hear another voice say, "Lord Vader, I hear you reach the facility for the second Death Star. I feel that our plans are nearing completion."
So, do we Have any of our characters even heard that there's a second Death Star, or is this
No.
really surprising
This
to
is
us?
surprising. Inform the staff at the Death Star that I will be attending this operation myself to ensure that the facility is fully operational. Yes, my master. And one more thing, Lord Vader. I trust that your sentimentality involving the young Skywalker will not impact your ability to perform your duties. Of course, my master. Excellent. Everything proceeds as I have foreseen. And the horrible, rasping laughter of the Emperor echoes through all three chambers. Dom, you have a couple of seconds to hide. Vader's coming back.
Oh shit. I cheese it back into the other room, I guess.
All right. You cheese it back into the other room.
Are we like hiding inside the other chamber of his, or
I guess we're just gonna desperately hope he's not feeling in the mood for a bath. And yeah, I'm going over to try and like pretend to be the mannequin, I guess.
Maybe we should like just stand in the hallway or something and act natural.
I don't know how to explain this, but
because if he walks into his room and finds us there, we have nothing we can say.
I don't know how to explain this, but I'm pretty sure he can like sense people. Because when we got close to him, I was getting this real bad vibe from him.
Maybe we should just get out of here.
That vibe has returned. So are you guys going to run out of the room right now?
I'm running, yeah.
All right.
I'll say, like, I set up the thing to electrocute him. I don't know if it'll kill him, but it should hurt him at the very least.
As you all run through the meditation chamber, dashing out, I'm going to ask each of you to make a dexterity roll, and we'll see if Vader spots you. Okay.
Well, 13 is better than 12. Oh no, these are getting worse and worse.
All right. I'm going to take
the two non-humans. Fantastic. Or the two non-humanoids.
I'm going to take one dice off of Vader's perception because he's not expecting anyone there and he's trying to see you as you run through the doors. Let's see if he spots any of you.
Wow, he was not paying attention at all, huh?
And as he comes, the door shuts.
Understandably, he had a lot in his mind.
Fair enough, yeah.
Just as Vader walks back into the room, and you just hear from the other side of the door the breath of Darth Vader as he tilts his head to the side towards the door that just shut and back. And we'll end it there for now. We will not be back next month with Star Wars Let's Kill Vader because we are doing a couple of different games for Christmas. But we will be back with it in January as we try to bring things to a conclusion. You guys at long last have reached Darth Vader. How do you feel?
I got his son's hand.
I got Obi-Wan's lightsaber.
I'm both more afraid and less afraid of Vader after going into his room.
Yeah.
I couldn't resist putting funny shit in Vader's room.
I love it.
We conceptualized it as a dream board, but it's a hate board instead.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
This has been D20 Live. We will be back next week, I believe, Sam, for the first of our Christmas games.
Next week is going to be Dom's, not this Dom's, our Dom's.
Yeah, Dom.
Dom Panetta's. A big Scrooge adventure.
Yeah.
That's going to be happening, I believe, the
4th.
4th.
Yeah,
Let me,
that should be the 4th.
let me-
McDuck or Ebenezer?
Who knows?
Who knows? It's up to him. After that, we're having our yearly Pendragon game on the 18th. And unfortunately, because we couldn't fit everything in due to everybody's Christmas schedule, our Q&A stream will actually happen the 8th of January. And that is the only stream that is happening on January, because January we're taking a break, so that way we can schedule everything for the rest of the year.
Yeah. But Sam and I will still be doing Optimal Duo streams in January as things roll out. But thank you everyone for participating today. Thank you very much for the donations. You will see later on tonight, we will be submitting it to Direct Relief. But it is not about me, it is about my players, and thank you very much to my players, starting from the top this time. Kaluna, thank you very much.
No problem. We actually saw Vader this episode, so yeah, we're getting there.
And up next with Dom. And of course, Tom, he's an evil genius.
I'm still alive, apparently.
And last but certainly not least, Vangelis.
Can I top Vader? We'll find out.
We will find out next time in Star Wars Let's Kill Vader, but we'll see you then. As always, stay home, stay safe, stay kind. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.
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 Be with you.